original He-Man. I mean, they may have drawn it to look like original He-Man. I thought it was original He-Man. Somebody just popped up.
Because I know which one you're talking about, because I watched it too. Because 2% and it would show the origin of Skeletor, freedom, melted and stuff. And that was brand new.
Okay.
Stream
Okay, I didn't know that.
live. Thank you for Wendy. I'll just get it later.
Either way, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And I've been meaning to go back and watch them all.
Like he was dying and he's like, give me a second chance, I'll do anything. And he's like, oh, whoever he was praying to. And he's like, granted, but whatever. And he does what he does and he's just a fucking skeleton head then. I'm like, holy shit. And the dude was so worried about his looks before that. And after that, he's like, fuck it.
Skeletor is He-Man's uncle.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, people can hear what we're saying. That's what we talked about before the stream show.
Really? Is he? He said he was fighting the prince or the something of Eternia or whatever, and that's what he was talking about in that little cartoon I watched. Like the rifle ruler, king or something.
King Randar's brother. Yep.
Wow. That's all fucking Game of Thrones and shit.
Yeah.
And then the sword.
Everybody.
Does He-Man know that?
No, he's stupid.
Prince Adam, you mean?
The sorcerer, Tila, the sorceress is Tila.
See, I missed all that as a kid.
That ruins it because I was wanting Tila and the sorcerer to kind of get it on. Watch that.
Didn't He-Man and the Sorceress get along and then realize they were brother and sister? Or is that Game of Thrones?
That was He-Man.
That's some other porno.
That was He-Man and She-Ra.
That's Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Okay, we got our tweets out. We ready to splash them.
Did you put in the new intro? I sent you the link to the new intro. It's got Jago on.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Woohoo!
Alright.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I gotta zoom in. Did you guys like that He-Man talk?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean,
Listen, if you're gonna show me breasts, you better show me nipples.
Let me see how far I can zoom in.
Turn your camera on, Super.
You don't want to see those nipples.
He didn't specify. He just wanted to see some nipples.
This.
no, don't make me laugh, guys. Congestion.
Guess whose breasts these are? This is the name of the game.
I don't care whose they are.
I have no clue, Super.
Okay, well, welcome to Retro Renegades.
Cardi B.
Ding, ding, ding. You guessed it, Cardi B.
You know how I knew that?
Because she's always on my thing.
No, well, that too, because the picture is off to the right.
Oh, yeah.
The full picture. I just looked over there. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I got a new woman every month. I think not Ashley Jenkins. Naomi Kyle was my one for 1 month, even though she's a ditz. But welcome to Retro Renegades.
Welcome to Ready. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I've been
Oh, we
saving
gotta
my-
do that. Okay. Oh, we gotta do all that at the same time.
Yeah, I've been saving mine too. Damn it.
Aw.
Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
Beer.
Yeah.
Sound like you opened like 3 of them.
Oh, I'm planning on getting beard up and loud again.
It's just my 72-ounce beer I opened.
Oh, you're 72. Yeah, it's just my keg. I just tapped it.
Don't let Jay fool you when he gets a couple beers and.
Oh yeah, you know how those Canadians are, where they've had mini beer.
They have had mini beer.
Beer.
Okay, so let's introduce the panel. First, we have the one and only. Where's my thing?
Freddy Krueger.
It's in your pants.
Yeah, hands above your waist.
Graphic God, what's up, buddy? How have you been? And what have you been
Oh, I've
playing?
been just peachy keen. Been getting a lot of work done. If you guys been following me on Twitter, I've been doing a lot of logos for people, avatars, gamer pics, graphics. Man, it's been a busy couple of weeks. But I'm having fun. And if people want to notice my new avatar, I get really jealous that everyone had a skull, but me. Now I have a monkey skull.
Monkey skull.
How you like that?
That's
How
nice.
do you like them apples?
Fucking awesome.
That skull looks badass, man. I like that background. It's tripping me out. Okay,
What do you mean it's tripping you out? It's not moving.
it's like going wow, 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 wow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like the feeling after you take a whip it. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Whip it good.
And next
Aren't
is,
you gonna aren't you gonna ask me what I've been playing this
oh
week?
yes, what have you been playing, Graphic Guide?
I've been playing this little cool game called Crackdown 3.
Yep.
Oh wait a second, am I not supposed to like this game? I'm forgetting.
You're not supposed to like this game.
I'm
Jay.
supposed to hate it because it sucks.
You're
but I
just
don't.
not allowed.
I'm such a fraud.
We might have a little friendly debate later about
Everyone's got opinions,
That's right.
that.
I
Is
like
true.
it. Oh,
and we're allowed to. And you know what? Because we're adults,
Yep.
we can all talk like civilized adults about it.
yep.
Yeah, and people have different tastes and stuff.
Exactly.
Next is Sleeping Corpse. I mean, Stinking Corpse. Thank you for Wendy. Say hi to Retro Renegades.
Hi, Retro
Oh, did
Renegades.
Did she bring you a
Hey.
You doing
Chilean
good?
salad?
Hi, Wendy's. He says you just said hi to Wendy's.
She said they said hi, Wendy's.
My name's not Wendy. Who the hell's Wendy?
Oh no,
Yeah.
no one.
Yeah, Super, you haven't told her about Wendy yet?
God damn it.
No, you said say hi to Wendy's. So
You're
I
gonna
said,
be in trouble.
She's right there.
Yeah.
That one's Wendy. That one's
Wendy's
Min-
sister.
Thelma,
Wendy and Mindy.
Thelma and Louise.
Yeah.
Okay. What were we doing? Oh, Sting Corpse. You did not fall asleep on your last corpse cast. I'm very proud
No, I
of you.
didn't. I didn't. I'm very fucking proud of myself. And the time before, too.
And I want to thank you for bringing all that snow and sleet this way. So
Oh, you're fucking welcome, man.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Since I couldn't deliver sooner, I'm just going to do it like every week. I'm just going to dump shit on you. So.
Hey, Super, what was that white crusty stuff on your bed?
let's not talk about that right now. That was like
You're supposed to,
that
you're
was
supposed to use a
last
sock.
that was last week's fun.
Hope you didn't get none on you.
That was we call that baby batter.
You know what they say? If you're not making babies, you're just making a mess.
That's a good point.
Jesus. Oh, hey,
Damn it.
Leonidas. If anyone can, let us know how the sound is, if we're both kind of matched equal, and so on. If you could hear us both, let us know how the sound is. What have you been playing, Stinking Corpse?
I've been playing some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and then yesterday I put Metro Exodus on the hard drive. I haven't played it yet, but that's kind of it for the most part.
People are saying that game's beautiful.
That's what they keep saying, and I'll be experiencing it. I don't know if I'll start it tonight. I may do it tomorrow if I.
Metro Exodus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. But you know what? I didn't get into the first two, but I heard that the third one is amazing.
Yeah, the first two. Yeah, it took me a while to get into them, but once I got into them, they're a pretty cool game. They're a little different, but they're cool. So I'm looking forward to this one. I watched some of Salty's gameplay when he was playing it a couple nights ago, and it fucking looks pretty badass. So I think
Nice.
I'll enjoy it.
Cool. Jago, we're gonna get to in a second. Make sure everyone,
In a second, Jago, we'll get to you.
if you
I'm
can,
good at
tweet
making my beer.
tweet it out, give it a thumbs up, share it on social media. We want to get some people in here in the arcade. Have fun with us. We're going to be playing some old classic games on VR. And Jago, how have you been? What's been happening? What have you been playing?
Oh, I'm good, brother. Just working day to day as always, and not getting enough time to game as usual. But only thing I played. Normally, I only really get a chance to play it on the weekend with not having the extra television, which will be remedied soon. But I ain't gonna lie, I totally no life. Crackdown 3 this weekend. I played Crackdown 3 probably 10 hours on Saturday. I ain't gonna lie. Straight away, holy shit! And then
It's addictive, man. That game is like I'm thinking about it at work.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I'm not lying. I am.
And then-
Like I couldn't wait to get home to play it.
and then Sunday I played some, and then inadvertently didn't have work yesterday because showed up and he's like, "I ain't nothing to do." I'm like, "All right, we'll go home and play Crackdown." And I actually beat Crackdown without going through all the sub bosses first. I beat one of the sub bosses, then I went directly to the last boss and beat her ass.
Wow.
So
Nice.
yeah, you don't have to beat. It makes it easier if you beat the 3 sub bosses before you go after the last boss, because it takes away like the girl that runs the chemicals or whatever, the chemical part of her empire. If you beat her, which I didn't realize this, but till afterwards, if you beat her, like I was having to deal with like the breathing in chemicals and stuff, and the last boss's tower. But if you kill her, you don't have to deal with that. There will be no like chemicals that you're breathing in and having to dodge and all that. So, but yeah, I went after her and beat her. She's got a pretty cool thingamajig you guys will see when you're fighting her. But yeah, so I still got 2 sub bosses to beat and a lot more orbs to collect. But I'm maxed out on his punching ability. So every time I hit somebody, it's like an explosion of dynamite, not just a regular punch, because I'm maxed out on that. And that's the only one though. I'm a level 5 on everything else. But that's still a shit ton of orbs to get. Holy crap.
I'm only level 3.
Like I said, I wasn't really trying to beat it, and all those 3 sub bosses and the main bosses, their towers are right there in the center of the city, and I was right there when I beat the first one. I was right there by her tower, so I just because I can double jump and I can jet across through the air twice. So I just hauled ass through the air, high up in the air across to her tower. And just started climbing it, and I was like, "This is the last boss's tower." I said, "Screw it, I'm gonna go all the way through and beat her." But I mean, like I said, I still got those 2 other bosses to beat and a lot more orbs to get. And there's a shit ton of orbs left. I doubt I ever find all the orbs. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm not a completionist, but it is fun to look for them.
It is, and plus too, I got Anthem's coming out on Friday, actually releasing. So I know once that comes out, a lot of my time is going to be on Anthem. That's why I haven't bought Far Cry. I haven't bought Metro. I don't have time to play them. There's no point in me buying them and just letting them sit there.
Well, I haven't even finished Resident Evil 2 yet.
I haven't either. I haven't finished that, and I still haven't finished Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Me neither.
So,
But Assassin's Creed Odyssey is something that I know I'll get into when I have more time.
Right.
Yeah.
But if games keep coming out, I'm never going to have enough time for anything.
No, that's why I haven't bought none. And Far Cry New Dawn, I love the Far Cry series, and it's only $40. We know why. That they were able to retain a lot of the same assets for the Far Cry 5. But yeah. Once Anthem comes out, I won't be putting a lot of my time into that. So there's no point in me buying Metro and it just sitting there till God knows when, or Far Cry and just sitting there till God knows when. If it wasn't for Game Pass, I wouldn't have played Crackdown. And I won 24 months of Game Pass last night from 8-Bit Salute, and
Nice.
yeah, just because. Well, I didn't win it. I got it because I had served in the military. It's for veterans.
Wow, that's
even better.
Yeah,
that's awesome, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It's something that Doc Cupcake he has something to do with that. So, but yeah, I'm glad I played Crackdown. If it wasn't for Game Pass, I wouldn't have played it. But it's awesome. But then, like I said, that took up all weekend, and I didn't even touch Resident Evil. So I just don't have time to play all these. So there's no point in me buying them. I'm serious.
But that's what I like about Crackdown. It's like you don't have to think about it. And it's like, because if I was playing Resident Evil, it'd be a lot of concentration on puzzles and stuff.
Yeah,
but with Crackdown, it's basically just mindless fun.
It's mindless fun, except for those freaking propaganda towers. And with the harder ones, some of the harder ones can be a bitch.
I forgot how to stick the game in.
Leo, he said he forgot Anthem was coming out this week. Yeah, Friday.
I don't know. I haven't played this. I have not played this on flat screen TV, so I don't know how to. I'm kind of experimenting. I don't know how to stick the game in. So
Oh,
that's what's
Leo
good.
said
Nice.
Leo said he's never played Resident Evil 2. Well, it just got re-released. The original came out in '98, so we're old school. We're older, but Resident Evil 7, you've got to play that, man.
Oh my
Seven's
god,
awesome.
such a good
That's-
game.
That was my game of the year in 2017. Like I've told these guys before, I've beat that game probably 6 times. 4, 5, 6 times. I can't remember, but I normally don't do that with games unless I really enjoy them.
And
My
you've done it all.
problem,
to
my
be
problem
honest.
is that I've got so many games that I don't have time to play them more than once.
Oh, I know.
I gotta move
Well,
on to the next game.
well, that too. But if I really if I really enjoy it, like I did the campaign for Titanfall 2, I'll go back through it at least a second or a third time. That's why I was surprised when I beat Resident Evil 7 so many times. And I did it all in VR. I've never played this just looking at the TV. Mm-mm.
Oh wow.
So you got to play that, Leah.
Yeah.
You probably get it pretty cheap now.
I don't know how to stick the game on that. I'm using an Xbox controller. I can't get the game in the hole.
You can't get it in the hole.
That is a personal problem. You just look where the hole's at and just guide it in.
That's right. Use your hands if you have to.
Yeah. Feel around for the hole.
Go around for the hole.
Yeah.
And if the hole's not big enough, then blow on it.
That's what she
Spit on
said.
it.
Make it bigger, Jay.
It makes it open up.
What's
Yeah.
what's in my Sega? Manix Nicasio, the dragon. Oh, this is from Brazil. We'll turn this on. I will figure out how to stick a game in there. At the game,
You say consoles, right?
what?
You can
Yeah,
scan them.
yeah, where you could scan them to where they look like the consoles that they're supposed to emulate.
Right.
Yeah.
The Super Nintendo, you've got the one that looks like Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Right, and
You
the only thing
also can the
that's
cartridges too, right?
yes, you can do the skins for the cartridges and the. I'm pretty sure the consoles. If the game volume gets too loud over us, let me know. I'll have to scoot back from the TV. I'm trying to get a game on this TV because it's bigger. Turn that off. For
So yeah. I mean, what else? What else came out last week? Metro, Jump Force, all in the same day. And the Far Cry, and something else.
So Jump Force got some bad reviews, but is it still good?
I don't know.
I didn't pick it up. The only thing I played was the beta, and I enjoyed the beta. But
Yeah, and I thought it looked really good.
yeah, I enjoyed the beta. But honestly, that's not my type of fighting game anyway. I'm old school. I like like the Mortal Kombats and the Street Fighters and
Yeah.
the Killer Instincts. You know what I'm
there we
saying?
go.
But I had fun. I had fun with the beta. I knew that I wasn't going to pick. Like I said, I think it was Diego Kazama on Twitter. He just one weekend, he's like, "Here, man." I noticed he's like, "Here's a beta code for Jump Force." I was like, "Holy shit, okay." And of course, I tried it. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I knew that was never going to be a day one purchase or even ever a purchase for me.
Is it
I
safe to stick a console on a TV?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You'll find out.
Okay, go ahead.
I used to have my consoles on top of my what's those one? What were they called? God, the ones that they sat on the floor that had like a big wood box around them. What were they called back in the day?
With the console TVs?
Console TV. Yeah. I had my Sega and my Super Nintendo on top of those on it
Yeah.
back in the day. Never heard
Okay,
it.
let me know if this game volume is too loud.
Oh, look, that looks like a Sony Trinitron. Oh no, that's a Panasonic. Looks like a Sony Trinitron.
That's a Super Nintendo.
No, I'm talking about the television.
Talking about the TV.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, look, I got
Just-
Mortal Kombat poster down here.
Nice.
I got my room decked out, man. I got Spider-Man, Master Chief.
Leo said, I just realized Graphic God and Supersonic are the only ones I'm not friends with on Xbox. Well, fucking type in Supersonic Station.
What is your problem?
Type in Graphic God and Supersonic Station.
Yeah,
$5.99 a month will be your friends.
I add everybody.
Yeah, he
Seriously.
does.
Do you want me to give my opinion on Crackdown before I start Contra? Since they both start with C.
You go right ahead, bro.
Okay.
The floor is open.
Hold on, let me turn this shit down so I can concentrate. Let me turn the power off of my Nintendo. Turn off Nintendo. It's talking back to me. Hold on. Okay. Crackdown 3. Okay. I gave it a 3 out of 10 for multiplayer because the multiplayer, in my opinion, I think the multiplayer is total garbage, and I will never probably play that ever again after 3 tries. I did give it a chance. I think 3 times is way than enough.
Well, what was the thing that you didn't like about it?
It's not fun.
It's not
Phil Spencer promises this whole cloud stuff. Here's what they should have did. Phil Spencer had to have seen the multiplayer before it got released.
You know he did.
He should have killed that and put all the resources into campaign, the co-op campaign thing, because the multiplayer is a freaking mess. And I'm not doing this to hate on the game or anything. I know like I make fun of stuff and crap, but I'm being very honest. It's a mess. There's no party system at launch, which is, I mean, that's totally unacceptable. But even past that, it's just not fun. There's 2 game types. It's not the destruction doesn't really impact anything in the game. It's just there.
I kind of disagree with that because when I played it a few times, what you notice is that you can see where the enemies are, and instead of having to run around buildings, you can blow holes in buildings and get through them to get to them quicker. And if you see them on ledges, you can blow away the ledges and make them fall.
Yeah.
And what I really liked about it is that if I'm falling and there's material falling, I can jump off the falling material. Which I thought was pretty awesome.
I never tried that.
Yeah, I think that was pretty cool.
I'll probably never try that. I'm pretty past. Okay, I'm definitely past the multiplayer. I'm not gonna try it again. First impressions are a huge thing, and I know it was tech demos and stuff, but they hyped this fucking multiplayer up so much that Terry Crews saying we knocking down buildings, then not so much, really, kind of like just.
But you can knock down buildings in the multiplayer.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. It's just not fun for me. It's nothing what they hyped it up to be. By the way, I saw Terry Crews on a commercial today. It was for Game Pass.
Where he's in the drive-through?
Yes, and it's a really good commercial, man. That dude can sell your mom's cheeseburger.
He can sell a blind lady glasses.
Yeah,
I mean, talking about my mom's cheeseburger like
that.
Yeah,
that's a sensitive subject for Jay.
That's good. That's good advertising, and I mean, I'm going off subject a little bit. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, let's go to campaign. Here's my thing with campaign. I know you said that in your tweet that controls work fine for you.
Yeah.
Okay, like I kind of compare it to Recore with the controls because it's kind of the same thing, jump, dash, and the controls are like really spot on and precise and stuff. Like I know right where I'm gonna land, and I can do all these moves and like pinpoint my accuracy and stuff on Recore. Crackdown, not so much. I'm like, I don't know what the hell this dude's gonna do. He's like, I'm trying to get him to do one thing, he's falling off and not going where I want him to, and I don't know. Maybe it's
the controls are sensitive. I have to say they are sensitive.
They are sensitive, very sensitive, and the more your agility goes up. I can tell you this right now. The more green orbs you collect, the more, because you feel you're less. You don't feel as grounded. You know what I'm saying? He feels real floaty, and so you have to be precise when you land, or you will miss whatever you're trying to land on, or just you'll land. And you know how you get that nervous, like, oh my god, I'm gonna get it, and you get it, and you nudge the controller a little bit, you'll knock yourself off. Yeah. They're very sensitive.
Well, I learned that if I'm falling from a high distance, just the ground pound and I won't take damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that bothered me. It's just I don't think it's like a bunch, like a few big things. It's just like a bunch of little things that just adds up to just like a okay game for me. Like the cameras. I know you said you didn't see that. I actually have a review done. I'll post it after the show. But those camera, oh my god, dude. Like I don't. This goes with the cameras too. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like people are shooting at me from I don't know where. I'm trying to look around on my camera. They don't even appear on the camera. When I go into any closed space whatsoever, it keeps going to my character, then to the wall, to the character, to the wall, and it happens a lot. I don't know. It just got like really frustrating for me. Do you want to say anything to that?
Did you get the ADD Special Edition Crackdown 3?
No, but you'll see what I'm talking about in my review, though, for sure.
I guess I just haven't noticed those things, and I'm not comparing it to anything. And maybe that's a big thing that you're doing now, is because it has similar controls to Recore that you really like Recore. Remember that you are making a comparison, whereas I'm not making a comparison to anything. I'm just playing it as is.
Me too, because I really did. I only played the first Crackdown one time with Cybergunner when it was free a couple months ago, and that's the only time I've ever touched any Crackdown game except for this one. So I'm not really basing it on anything, not even the original Crackdowns. It's a new IP for me, and this is the latest version, and I had a blast. I mean, I did.
Okay, next are these bosses. Okay, one boss I killed with 2 shots. I'm like, oh, that's it.
I haven't even gotten to a boss yet.
Yeah.
You talking about the ones in the towers where I was talking about earlier, Super? Like the main bosses? There's 3 sub bosses and then the main boss. You talking about those guys? Or you talk about the like the sub bosses where you have to fight one dude, he's in a like a big mech or whatever. And then what else? One dude you have to fight. You have to like blow up the chemical towers or chemical vats or whatever. That's like sub bosses. Which bosses?
I don't remember. It's all the same shit to me. Then like there's another boss that all I did was laser beam and walked around a circle, and like I didn't even get hit. All you do is walk around a circle with a laser beam, and boom, that's it. And I remember he had a mech suit on or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's 2 of them with mech suits. Like
there is. There's like a sub boss that you fight out just like in the map. He's got like a normal looking mech suit. Well, it's kind of souped up, but it's nothing really special. And then one of the 3 main sub bosses, he's in this huge, and he's the only actual sub boss. He's in a huge mech.
It was one of the main ones because it was towards the end of the game. And
he's the only guy sub boss. Then
okay, if you want to know how to beat him, just go to my Xbox. My game tag is DannyBoy3600. I literally walk around one circle and shoot him. But the bosses suck. There's no story. There is none. I think it was disappointing to see Terry Crews like not properly utilized in this game when they had him hyping up this game up for like a couple years, right?
Yeah.
And I mean that I was kind of excited about that part, and where Terry Crews for like a minute or something at the beginning of the game. Then
I said this last night on the Game Doses podcast. I wish they had used it more because the beginning intro sequence where he's in there hyping all the Crackdown agents up. That was fucking phenomenal. And then he gets blown up or whatever,
Right.
and then you get to play as him. But that's that, and then the end sequence after you beat the game is about the only time you really see, other than you're playing as Terry Crews, about the only time you see Terry Crews in any kind of cutscene or really story-driven like part. Yes,
I mean, like when you're saying you don't use them enough, like I've been using them from the beginning.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, he's just like out of the story once you start, pretty much. I mean, there's no likeness to him besides the back of his head. Pretty much, he doesn't like yell out stuff.
Yes, he does.
He does yell stuff.
He?
He says like "damn you, Gravity." I've heard him say that 1,000 times.
Fuck you, Gravity.
Yeah, fuck you, Gravity. He says other shit too that I haven't been able to catch because he says it. Sometimes he'll say it real fast. The one I've heard him say the most is "fuck you, Gravity," like he's hanging onto the side of a building. But he says other things too during that. Like the first time I heard him say that, I started laughing. I was like, "Fucking Terry Crews, fuck you, Gravity." So yeah, he says stuff all the time.
I just hear that other guy in that shit. Wow, Call of Duty just subscribed. Nice.
Call of Duty, yeah.
Welcome, Call of Duty, to you're a renegade now. So what are the other? Oh, like I don't understand this. I don't understand this HDR greatness graphic, beautiful living.
Oh, I think the graphics are gorgeous.
But like, what's this 4K stuff? I don't understand. Not 4K, the HDR stuff, because I'm not seeing it.
Like when I turned HDR on mine, it made everything pop.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Because I don't know the game.
Colors are vibrant, dude.
The game.
I think the game's gorgeous.
It is. I think it's gorgeous.
See, I don't, and like I haven't went to settings. I'm like, I don't understand what they're talking about. Like, I looked at my settings. I'm like, okay, that's all my stuff on, and then I even like put in like a different game. I'm like, okay, Forza looks good. Okay, then I put it back on Crackdown. I'm like, it just looks like bland to me, and it's not the cell shading stuff because I don't care about that because I like.
Did you have it hooked to a 480p TV?
No, it's on a 60-inch 4K HDR TV.
Hisense TV, right?
Yeah, and like all my other games look freaking phenomenal.
Did you buy that TV at Sears?
It's not the TV I play other games on, but Crackdown, it just looks bland. It feels bland. It's like just like if this if it was a $10 game, I'd be okay with it. I mean, if it was like a $10 arcade game or something. But asking people $60 for this game is fucking crooked, in my opinion.
Well, it's because they got multiplayer, and that's just the price of everything. Honestly, I think since it's two separate downloads, and I really enjoyed the campaign, but like for you, Super, probably what would have made you, honestly, you feel better about like if you had actually bought it was like gave the consumers choices like. You can buy the campaign for $30, and you can buy the single player for $30, so $60, or you can just buy one or the other for $30, and that's how we'll roll with it since it's two separate campaigns.
Okay, and like, what is this gonna do for? This makes Phil Spencer look like a dumbass, in my opinion, because he's been touting this power of the cloud shit for God knows how long, and we're coming out with cloud consoles and shit. look how bad Crackdown multiplayer is. Like, it's really bad. They should make.
Well, maybe in their defense, it is their first attempt.
Yeah, it's the first attempt.
But aren't
when they what was it 2015 when they showed that tech demo? Let's be honest, we knew that was not actually Crackdown. Then it was dressed up, basically tech demo that's supposed to resemble Crackdown and then all the delays, and then so much emphasis they put on the destructibility, what they were going to give us, the whole city. And then once you put that out there, everybody is expecting that, and they will take no less. And that's what everybody wanted. And then they had all the issues where Epic bought CloudGen, and they had to restart from scratch and basically learn to do it themselves, what CloudGen was doing. They kind of screwed themselves with the promise of all that destructibility, and then they kind of got